let's get to the news. Yes, Demon is live again, this time with the dramas, the news. This Nina Lynn, why does she talk like a 55-year-old black man? Like this ratchet thing? Like, I thought this was old. This is so 2013 to me, but here's a compilation of her shoplifting.
$3.99. Look, I got me some Target too. Guess how much I paid? $3.99. How much is the cake? $39. $39? Okay. Fuck.
Continue scanning.
What the fuck? How do I get this? Just here.
Please make sure to scan all items.
Pay now.
Wait a minute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna come and analyze this as a UScan employee. Nina Lynn, I can back you up here. As a fucking former UScan goddamn supervisor here. One, I don't care. Steal whatever the fuck you want. I don't get paid to care. Do I have a fucking badge? No, I don't. But two, if I didn't catch it, is it her fault the labels on that box fucking stupid? Okay, number one, if it's on there stupid because the employee put it on there stupid, I have given away graduation cakes and shit that are like, that were $78. I gave them to the customer for free because the cashier, couldn't scan the fucking label, and I said, fuck that person. And who cares? People think cashiers have a lot of power. Cashiers do have a lot of power, dude. And here's the nice thing. Give everything away for free to angry customers and make their day. What's management gonna do? Fire you and replace you with fucking who? No one's gonna work the okay. But I did hear the thing beep, so I don't think she shoplifted it. It's on the thing, but we haven't concluded here.
Purchase items.
If it don't scan, it's free, right? Why is it not scanning?
So, do you think she's like, okay, maybe what's going on here? Because what's infuriating is that she's doing the shoplifting thing, but we know this Twitch streamer's name, so that means she's probably rich enough she doesn't need to steal the hot dog buns. Let the poor people steal. God, no one can check their privilege around here. She doesn't, it's just the fact that I think what she's doing is a Jack Doherty thing. Like, she expects the UScan attendants to call her out, and then she's gonna make a scene, and then that's gonna make content, make some ratchet content, make monetization, but the problem is the UScan attendants don't give a fuck. Go away. They'd rather just not hear this woman's voice. They want her to go the fuck away, so she's not gonna get the content, so we're just shoplifting and getting away with it.
They're coming. Hide the stuff.
Okay, we're gonna... You got it. Oh, damn it! More? Yes!
Like, I'm sorry not to be a prude here, but I get who's watching the, look at the girl shoplift from the store. It's fucking 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds who, when you're a fucking pack of teenagers, you roam around the store and you're like, look guys, I can steal this, but then you grow the fuck up, don't you? This woman's an adult, isn't she? This is cute, this is funny, haha, no, this is trashy. Like I said, I'd be more embarrassed at getting caught.
It's more! Shit! Can you just pretend you didn't see the light? It's not scanning this shit?
I'm with it. Come on, let's go. We out. We out.
This right here is crazy. No way, bro. This shit really about to be 30 bucks.
Why? How did this... Got a fucking conspiracy theory. Because I was thinking about this, because here's some Donald Trump news. Some hard-hitting Donald Trump news. We're getting Rush Hour 4 because he said he'd like to see Rush Hour 4, and Universal said, cash grab, let's fucking go. I was never really a fan of Rush Hour. I think because, you know, Jackie Chan And you know, let's be real. Nina Lynn, we know this is not how... She didn't grow up in no Ebonics-speaking neighborhood, I don't think. I just don't think so. How did this happen? I blame fucking Chris Rock or Chris Tucker. I forgot which one's in the goddamn... I hate that. I don't like Rush Hour. I like Jackie Chan. I like Lethal Weapons and Beverly Hill Cops. I do like that whole vibe. I just Rush Hour... I don't know. Anything with a speak English motherfucker joke means it's bad writing. I'm being a real prude today. Let's get back to this woman shoplifting. That's better content.
For this.
Here,
Guys,
scan
I'm
this
not
for me.
stealing. I'm not stealing. Damn, do we have to scan it twice?
Here.
We're not stealing. We're not. I promise you we're not stealing. Oh my god. It has to be every single one. Fucking annoying.
Oh my god, now I hate her and want her to burn in the fires. Don't come to the fucking U-Scan if you're gonna be annoying and bitch at the robots. I always had people fucking flipping them off, like screaming at them, saying, oh, I don't know what. I've had customers make me scan every item to them even though lanes were open because they didn't want to wait in line. So they come to U-Scan and then they make me scan all their items. I do it so I don't have to fucking listen to it. Oh my god. If you're mad at the... do better. If you're mad at the goddamn robot at the grocery store, do better.
I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what? They keep thinking I'm stealing. I'm not stealing. Excuse me. I am not stealing. It's not my shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna steal? Oh, I can't steal in Korea. Maybe in America, not here. Oh, 감사합니다. Oh, 진짜. Thank you. Holy shit.
Oh boy. Do you think the era of nuisance streamers is dying? I wish it would. I don't like that content. I think the only people who do like that content are teenagers, and there's always gonna be teenagers, not like teenagers are ever gonna disappear. But this is why the content's never gonna take off. These people are always gonna hit a wall. They're gonna do nuisance content. They get a whole bunch of teenagers being like, fire, that's so funny, lol, what a loser, ah ha ha. And then Moist Critical's gonna make a video that says, oh my god, guys, these nuisance streamers are quite rude. The people in this video didn't ask to be put in a viral clip like this. How shameful. This is a disgusting person. That's what'll happen. Denims has some things to say about moderation in the chat room.
I'm sorry, your chat is a reflection of you. You can cope and see as much as you want. And again, yeah, there's limits. There's limits. You're not gonna be able to control every single message. But when you don't even try to correct them, when you don't even try to correct bad behavior, and then you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
I mean, do I even need to say it? You know, when everybody was encouraging the CPS call in your chat while you watch the Bad Empanada video, and then you're just like, I didn't do... Like, people can look at your chat from that stream. Delete the VOD all you want. It was clipped a million times. It's there, Denims. Why... Stop.
Ew.
And you, like, do you care that...
Like, how hard is it not to be a hypocrite when you put your whole life online and everybody can look at what you did or say?
Your chat is calling me racist. Do you make any attempt to modify?
I have not looked at my chat.
Moderate that at all?
I have not looked at my chat at all.
And I'm fucking shocked that you don't care that people in your chat are saying, "Who the fuck is this child? Cold, arrogant, kind as fuck."
I love you, but there's only so
moderate?
much I can do.
I understand your analysis.
I don't want to. I don't want my community to hurt your feelings. I don't want your feelings to be hurt either.
They're not hurting my feelings. They're fucking. They're monsters. They're like psychotic.
I think you're a good
Not
person.
all of them, but there are a lot of them, and you don't seem...
So is this a video someone put on live stream fails? Because, like, Denims is a hypocrite in her own right. You actually don't need to bring Hasan into this argument, and I can't imagine it's Denims that's playing the Hasan video.
You care about moderating it at all.
That's not true.
Whereas when you're on my show, we really do care about what people say about you on Discord and chat, and we moderate it to keep like a good environment. But you don't seem to fucking care about it.
There's no way I can shut off my chat. I mean, I can put it in emote mode, but that's it. Just like you shut off your chat. Just like you shut off your chat.
So, confusion. The last drama stream I did was on Frogan, and it's like, is she a mod? Because why is Hasan getting one-mans by these chat members? Why is he always respond to this stuff and melt down unless he knows that that's the content? And because I mean, I played an AI song at the beginning, one of him going on that great rant about how I hate all leftists, I hate the left, you've unlocked the nihilism in me. It's like a really well-spoken, like when he gets angry, he gives some good speeches. Much like Alex Jones. So I'm saying they're both cut from the same cloth as far as performative goes. But who does moderate Hasan's chat? Because it's clearly not Frogan. It's him. He's a one-man band. Ethan, he's been out here on his own, fighting the ops.
That when these sorts of conversations happen, in an effort to stop bad faith pieces of shit, we can put it in emo mode, which is what I'm doing now. Listen.
Do you have moderators in your chat? I don't understand. I didn't make any fucking comparison, dude. I'm literally just explaining how people feel about it. That's all I'm fucking doing, man. And you continue to put words in my mouth, making it seem like I'm comparing them to fucking Jewish Nazis and shit.
Hold on.
Is he gonna electrocute that dog? Because Kaya yelped and made a run for it.
Hold on.
It's so fucked up. It's not fair. And when you say that shit, then people in your chat are obviously gonna co-sign it, and they're gonna fucking...
Oh, the groomer's here. That's why the dog was excited. Oh, person that might save me, and noticed the...
And, you know, think that, as I quoted, a Zionist fucking freak pig. I mean, you know...
Like, like, this is from the past, and this is, you know, the Hasan gave chair react. Fucking Ethan's talking about how he doesn't moderate, and then just leaves him alone with Hasan's chat and just walks up. It's fucking funny. But it's like, it's just like not even shocking to relive this. It's like, yeah, Hasan, just being Hasan. That's what he does.
I don't know.
And then you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Good point, but like I said, I thought the obvious comparison would be the CPS call shit, but nah, look what your friend did. Because I would say, yeah, she's just Hasan's waiting room. Like, she is the orbit. Her and Frogan. Caseytron was just kind of a hanger-oner because Anissa told her it was a good move. I swear, it all goes back to Anissa. Asmond responds to Hasan calling out their political association. If you even extend, yeah, we'll see. Like, Hasan keeps getting surprised. What is this? I don't understand. Why is there chat on Twitter?
A extensive political science background, and the culmination of that career, the biggest footnote that you've made is the fact that you've shocked your dog. I don't think this is really the thing that you want to go off of. I don't think that makes you look good. Like, you telling me you went to school for this, you've had a career for this for 10 years. You know, I say before, I say it again. If you build 100 bridges and you suck one dick, you're not a bridge builder, you're a dick sucker. If you go to 100 political...
I mean, that math makes sense to me. I can understand that math more than number math.
Rallies and you help 100 political candidates, but you shock one dog, you're not a political activist, you're a dog zapper. Sorry. I didn't make the rules. Well, I've always said you need to start collabing with other creators who are more aligned to your system and beliefs. You need an ideological front, dude.
Wise words again.
I don't really I don't treat collaborating with people as an opportunity to push some sort of agenda. I don't know why he does that. I think it's cringe. I think a lot of other people think it's cringe. That's why they don't collab with him. But in a general sense, obviously some people do. We got invited to the event, sure. But like in a general sense, people don't want to have anything to do with him. So I feel like I don't want to do that either because it's weird. Hasan act like he vets all info and preps all weeks for a show. Dude streams his reaction to political social media all day. Yeah, guys, you see, like, you can't listen to somebody that reads Twitter all day like me. You have to listen to Hasan, who reads Twitter all day. Okay? And does you think constantly crying and complaining looks good? Yeah, I guess so, right? You know why I think a lot of these socialist people hate me? It's because the
echo chamber game is insane, though. You would think things like LSF, there would just be like some kind of medium ground. I guess Twitter's maybe the best we can, where it's like, these clips can be shown by the... Maybe that's why the apolitical centrist people get attacked the most. Because that way they ain't got no credibility, because they'd be the perfect people to use as the apolitical view, because... I don't see how you can just see, like, a clip of Hasan making these claims with no evidence and be like, yep, this guy's right. I'm gonna totally believe his disinformation campaign. Context, peoples.
Represent the fact that they're all hypocrites. I have more access to media, more access to income and money and luxury than any of them have. And I don't take advantage of it. I pay my taxes. It's not a problem. My editors, my mods, tons of other people get paid. It's not an issue. The reason why the socialists hate me is because...
You know what user doesn't pay any mods clearly? That Hasan Piker, bro.
Because I represent the fact that they're LARPing. The life that they... The problem is that I live the life that they say everybody should live. I'm a rich person that doesn't live like a rich person. I pay my fair share and some more in taxes. I donate tons of money to charity. And I do it every year. And I never complain about it or I don't talk about it. It is what it is. So, you're what they want. Yeah, exactly. These people want to be me. And you might say, oh, no, they don't because, you know, your house is dirty. At the end of the day, I can clean my house, but they can't clean their integrity.
At the end of the day, the time he would spend cleaning his house is times he's not on stream. He's probably gonna wait for, like, some kind of ultra charity stream or some kind of subathon or something to be like, I'm gonna live stream me cleaning my house. That's what I would do personally. But I kind of... This would be me if I were, like, a kabillionaire from being an influencer. It's just like, all I need is my computer that works and this content these idiots put on the internet for free, you know? And if you're gonna be in front of your computer for 16 hours a day and you got words and logic to spit, who's got time to clean up those cups? He could hire a maid, though. That's what I think he should do.
I have integrity. Something that very few people have. I'm the fantasy that everybody wants to have, or that everybody wants somebody else to have. But they don't want to have themselves. Almost all of these other people that try to LARP as being these, like, super progressive people.
Like, some people just aren't greedy. Crazy. They just want a car that starts and goes to a place. They don't give a shit if it goes vroom vroom and's got the fucking stripes on it, or is a Mustang that you can't drive in the winter worth of shit anyways, so you better be able to afford 2 cars. Like, I'm not a greedy person. Like I said, if I had $2 million, I think you can make $2 million last for life. Easy. You'd live in a middle-class lifestyle and, like, buy a house in West Virginia or some shit. I don't know. You can make it work. Stream like Asmond does. It's all you need. What the fuck am I gonna do with 12 billion? That just sounds like more problems.
They don't actually live according to any of their standards at all. Like, you don't, like, again, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a house if you're a socialist, but, like, you don't need to have, like, luxury cars, luxury brands of $3 million.
What I truly believe is going on, why we got the obvious hypocrites of the millionaires, the clout chasers who are, you know, representing all these social causes. There's a little... Well, I mean, I got my whole Twitch conspiracy, but you know, like, what they say about old money versus new money? Fucking people who have inherited riches from their relatives that founded lands and foundations and shit versus these people who just won the fucking lottery. I think that's kind of... I think these millionaire streamers, you know, they can talk shit to Elon on Twitter, but they're never gonna be Elon. They're never gonna have that money. They're never gonna be fucking Donald Trump with fake debt money. Or whatever stock money, fucking money he's... I don't know. I don't know if he's rich or poor anymore. But I think we got a case of millionaires versus billionaires, and they're using influencers to, like, proxy war this shit. That's why I don't spend too much tweeting and fighting people on Facebook, folks. It's just all part of a proxy war, and we're all just pawns. Go outside.
House. Like, you don't need to have this much stuff. Like, you're living a life of luxury. Like, you don't need, I'm not saying you have to be poor, right? You don't have to live like I do even. But like, when you dressing up with Gucci and shit like that, like, that's something you don't need to do. And I live the integrity every day of every week, of every month, of every year. I don't need luxury. I don't need fancy things. I don't need accolades. I don't need privilege. I just need you guys. I need a camera. I need my room. I need my Chipotle and some beef jerky. And I'm happy.
Facts. If I could just have Tabasco Slim Jims all day, I wouldn't need food no more. Okay, while we're on the case of Hasan, I guess it's better to be called a dog zapper than a terrorist.
Love getting up on that stage. That was so fun.
Oh my God. It's true. You really
Did you hear me?
do.
Yeah, you did great.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
very good.
I was loud.
I wanted to thank you. Not because of all the controversy and stuff and no one yelled at me, but because there were jokes in the monologue that you had about me and Kaya that I had, of course, said yes.
Guys, they say I'm a sensitive little bitch who will have a meltdown for 11 minutes straight and tell people to go die because they say I don't go to the gym enough. No, that's not true. I are human. There was jokes about me and I didn't get upset, guys. The jokes I approved of and weren't hard-hitting, I am sure.
Yes to ahead of time, but it was cool because now I can joke about like the electrocuting Kaya stuff. So no one is calling me a terrorist.
Well, did anyone ever call Hasan a terrorist? You could argue that he's a terrorist sympathizer. He is indeed that. He is playing Al Jazeera videos over there on his stream. He be talking to Houthi pirates. But no, Hasan's not a terrorist. The terrorists do things, horrible things, but they leave their house and do it. No, Hasan's little crybaby that fucking hides in the basement and pretends he's the puppet master, but like he's got too many clout sharks around him, and all these narcissists at the end of the day, they're gonna pick themselves, and that's why we don't gotta worry about people like Hasan Piker ever winning at the end of the day.
I realized because like past 2 years, everyone was like, "Oh, he's a terrorist."
Oh, I've made terrorist jokes about you, but no.
Oh no, that was fine. You making those are fine as well.
Wait,
but
what?
You made terrorist jokes about me?
I'll call him anything.
Yeah, me too.
But everyone was calling me a terrorist for the past 2 years because of the Israel stuff, right? Which sucks for Israel because everyone's on my side now.
That Israel stuff, that's just all politics that I'm right about or something. Let's not talk about how we do a whole thing where everybody who disagrees with me at 1% all get called a Zionist and we label them fascist. Let's forget all that. Let's forget that we have no clips to show Ethan Klein saying these evil pro-genocide things, but we all just call him a genocider. You know, that whole Israel thing we've been doing. People are so mad. I don't get it.
Suck my dick. Anyway, it's true.
Hey,
well, hold on.
Hey, you ever been on Fox News?
No.
Just get there.
Yo,
let's get there.
But my point is like that was like much trickier, I think, because like when people say that, then other people are like, "Ooh, what is it? Oh, like this guy's controversial or whatever." But now, like, oh, you zap your dog, it doesn't hit the same as terrorist. So I feel like that's a better substitute.
Let's unpackage that.
I'm trying to find the silver lining here. Okay.
Right. I think it'll only get better.
I love that.
I think, every year I learn a lot. We learned a lot.
QT just took the tone of, Hasan, you're actually saying things that are going to get clipped and put on Yeet and LSF, and you're going to look dumb and ignorant for it. So I'm trying to change the subject with a good smile on my face. Stop it, you fucking moron. Even though this is your podcast, why do you do this to yourself?
This year. Learned a lot.
I'm telling you.
Learned a lot.
Put me up on a podium.
What'd you learn?
I won't say.
Press
But
conference.
I learned a lot.
Just throw me in there.
Hasan says the streamers at the Streamer Awards were not fans of the Collargate jokes. I guess he thought they were funny and could laugh at them because he wasn't being called a terrorist. But other people, they said, disgusting. Ew, I can't believe they would make such jokes about our bro Hasan. He's a friend to the puppies, don't you know? What you got, Hasan?
Oh, dude, no, honestly, people in the room were actually not fucking with the remote jokes at all. And it made me realize that, like, a lot of people on the internet, they love that shit. But a lot of people in the space were like, ugh. But I mean, I don't really give a shit. I obviously played it off well, but in not really knowing what to expect this year because, like, you know, despite this being a fairly...
Oh, BB knows. That's who we're about to talk about next. Got a moral question.
Fairly big year for me and this community as well. This is this has been my most like politically impactful year of my career for the past 12 years. This has been the most impact that I have directly had. This community has directly had. So going into
What? Oh, your community that you say you hate? What is this, Hasan? What? Yeah, an impactful year. You got called out by the vice president for shocking your dog. You know, some people got like letters every Christmas from the president saying, "Oh, your grandmother made socks during World War II. Happy holidays." Like, that's because, I mean, who really gets to talk to a president, whether you like him or not? That's a rare, once-in-a-lifetime thing, all things considered, or just even getting a fake letter like that. The vice president said you're a dog shocker on the news. This is the great impact you and your community have had. And really all the hate that's directed at Hasan is because all these creators and other communities are so sick of his community with their disinformation campaigns and virtue signaling. That's why he screamed that in his chat. He's sick of these virtue signaling leftists chirping in the wind because that's his community. And if it wasn't for them, people wouldn't be talking about Hasan. They'd be like, whatever. Because honestly, Destiny's got more drama to talk about. Hasan's just Hasan, but because he keeps making himself the villain, no one feel bad for this man.
The streamer awards, like, because most of my interactions with the rest of the streaming space has been like relatively negative as a consequence of all the fucking, you know, clips and all the fucking dick riders, like the nonstop dick riding that's taken place. I didn't know what to expect, even though like I know all these people and I've like, you know, collaborated with them in the past, but I was like kind of bubbled in. So I was actually still very much excited to see all these guys, but I just didn't know what to expect. And it was the same as every other year. It turns out that it turns out, no, everybody's like, no, you're fucking, you know, everyone is chill. Everyone's chill as hell. If there's one thing that I think has ruined streaming, it's the drama. It's the fucking endless drama baiting. You know? It's the endless drama baiting and the parasocial nature of like how certain fandoms will lean into certain agendas, right? It's definitely agenda talk associated like as a secondary market for content consumption.
Hasan teaching us about that propaganda again. And we'll be talking about Pokimane in a few minutes.
Which is a higher rank in League. It's one of the higher ranks. She used to always put Diamond in the title.
See? This isn't about politics, though. We got some fucking League lies. Disgusting.
Come here. Hey.
Mods.
Okay, so what? People just put shorts and clips and something, and Pokimane reacts to them. Mods. Wow, she's really the caring individual. We're gonna see something with dogs, and you just knew to fucking. It's Hasan, dogs. So it can only be lies from the ops. Don't investigate or anything, but you really care, Pokimane. That could also just not be your content. But then again, she fired people for trying to have her back and not publish the podcast with her and Hasan during the week of Collargate. I think they were doing a good lookout, and she fucking, yeah, firing them. Gross. She is not a true feminist, not a true friend of the working class. I vote her out of the Democratic Party. I can do that. Y'all remember BBno? Y'all remember this? He makes music. He's one of them composer boys. but he's also got a rep for being kind of a clout chaser. Like, he spends all these time sucking up to streamers and getting them to bump his music. Like, that's how he's pulling a real Mama Max without the pedo hunting. Please, Anthony Fantano, review my music. And he was into Asmongold and did an Asmongold collab. This is video. Oh, wait though, before we watch this poppin' music video. At the time of recording, I was unaware of a certain individual's ethical beliefs. As a result, I've chosen to censor those whose values I do not support. Additionally, all funds generated by this video will be donated to the PSRF. So we're donating charity. You know who hates charity? This user. He didn't know about this ethical beliefs, but you know what? Oh, did a collab and a song. Here it is.
I put the sex in sexy. I put the sex in sexy. I put the sex in sexy.
Well, I got rose gold on my wrist. I don't wear electric. Too many zeros on a chip. Can't count it. 30 Sherman on my Jimmy. Bitches slipping Hendrix. Wet hair, don't care if eating eccentric. ASO.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're right, Demon Cringe. Reptilians are real. I know, I've been trying to tell you people. No, that's not an actual reptilian.
I got soft skin. GOAT. I went Ben 10. You should.
You see, that's Asmongold, actually. Asmongold's beliefs, even though he lives like a socialist every day, is so disgusting that he needs blurred out of this music video. Not gonna edit him out or reshoot it or just put out an MP3. No, because the rest of OTK is here. We need their clout. What the fuck? We can just edit a fucking iguana over him.
Me, I stay clipping. Yes, I push pin. Ladies and gentlemen, I put the sex in sexy. I put the sex in sexy. I put the sex in sexy.
Anyway, yeah, this guy made a song, put Asmongold because he was a fan, and then mid putting out the video, decided he's not a fan anymore. And yeah, after this, people were kind of like, dude, you're just like so clout and echo chamber brains, like you're kind of fake. You're a poser, really. A poser musician, they said. And then he tweeted out that he's quitting music for the foreseeable future. Leave me alone, Grok. For the foreseeable future after hitting 1 million likes on TikTok. As you guys know, I am for the people, and the people have asked me to stop making music. Due to the millions of people begging me to stop, I have made the incredibly difficult decision to stop making music for the foreseeable future. Happy holidays, Alex. This musician has quit the game because 1 million people on social media said, you fake motherfucker, you're a poser. That's how they'll all say their things about Asmongold, whatnot, what a clout bitch this is, but really they mean you're a poser. You got people with, you know, the altruistic take here. I'd rather him make music than be annoying on Twitter 24/7. But that's who he is. He can't be both. I doubt this decision will hold. Cloud addiction is almost impossible to get rid of for some people. Democracy in action, folks. We love it, don't we? Yeah. Instead of like, guys, I'm gonna quit music because there's a harassment campaign against me on Twitter. No, guys, should I stop making music? Well, fuck, 1 million people said I should. So I'm not making music anymore. Something kind of honorable about it. In a modern day sense, I don't know, ethical questions. We can put these in our RPG Maker games. If 1 million people dislike something you said, or dislike your creativity, should you quit the game? Then, like, I'm sure 1 million people hate Mariah Carey, though. She's not gonna give up music, because she's got 1 million haters. It's just easy when you're that big. But this guy, yeah, after 1 million, you should give up the game. Good, hope he quits the internet too. Doubt it'll stick, but you love to see it. More marketing, I'll give it to him. He knows how to go viral. Like I said, I think that's interesting. 1 million people asked you to stop making music. Aw, dude, K. Carey, you're just out here. You're just out here getting it from BBnos to BBno dick. No money, ho. Do we got any more Hasan? No, I think that's all of Hasan. So let's touch on burnt peanut very quick. A potato is mad at a peanut. I said, I'm not even gonna go into the Twitch hates VTuber conspiracy or none of that, but I actually really enjoy Chibidoki. So, robbed.
Best mood, bro. It's the only way you fucking understand why I don't like this dude, and I don't like these character people that pretend to, you know, they go around being fucking cunts to people in games and everything, and it's all this facade of, oh, I'm just a character, bro. You know what I mean? And, yeah, that's it. The fucking dude's name's gonna be banned in my chat. I'm over the fucking...
So does this mean that this user hates all anime?
Didn't we just establish a few minutes ago that all jokes are okay or none of the jokes are okay? That applies. Okay, we got the people that do the trolling. I'm gonna mess up team games and fuck up the lobby and get the lowest score in Overwatch. Cool, but you also got people like Call Me Coven that are role-playing and have fun with that, and I enjoy those videos. It's all, let people have fun with games. That's what they're for. They're called games, not fucking take it serious mid-maxing speedrun bra challenge.
Blaze, I'm sick of hearing about this dude. He's a fucking bellend. He's fucking annoying. His sayings are dog shit. His fucking gameplay's...
This user is the villain. This user is dog shit. Burnt peanut, don't talk about peanuts in my chat.
Mid. His fucking streamer walk and suck my cock. It was so annoying to deal with. All of it. The whole fucking thing. Big oof, fuck it. I'll lose viewers. Fuck it. It's annoying as fuck. Trying hard to get clipped? No. See, there it is. Fuck. I'm inviting... Dude, do you know how fucking dented half that viewership is? It's like a cult. Would I want that heat? I'm doing the dumb thing right now. In fact, I don't even want you to fucking clip it, and it's not reverse psychology. I don't need the heat. I should shut the f...
That was Spud Hunter. What's another word for Spud? Spurg? I got banned from r/YouTube drama for saying the word spurg. I guess, mistake on me, but I didn't get educated that it was a slur until after I was banned. I never heard these rules before, because I thought it was more of like a verb, as in, you know, what they use for having a meltdown. But the Zoomers decided we have new words, so I'm not allowed to use the old words anymore. So spurg means Asperger's, even though I was told the Asperger's that it's all the spectrum now and it's all a spectrum of autism. So I was told Asperger's don't exist. So everything I was told on Tumblr is very fucking confusing, and I don't know how to be an empath no more. I'm not gonna lie, because I said this awful word. But he was a spud. He sputted out. We saw that Taylor Loren says that Ethan hopefully treats his children better than the dog he killed. But Ethan really needs to stop harassing her in platforming the enemies. I'm not really a fan of this QT Cinderella. I find her quite fake. I don't know what this is, this Matrix. Get out of here. What's her plans for the next year's Streamer Awards? Oh, there shouldn't be any, because it's so hard. It's so hard to do what she does. Everyone always going after her, and then Ludwig's got to be like, stop bullying my girlfriend, when this isn't, like I said, this isn't like the Oscars. You don't got sponsors or commercials or a panel of fancy people. Well, I mean, I guess you got Hasan, but we doing it again, iDubbbz? Doing Creator Clash again?
The biggest thing I have to say is I learned so much this year, genuinely. Every single year I learned so much. I have so many good ideas for next year. I'm doing a very hard pivot. I'm changing a lot of things next year. I learned so much this year. Like, I can't even, like, obviously.
I learned that if there's a person that's like pro-terrorism attacks and electrocutes his dogs, and you have sponsors that pay your bills, they might tell you not to hang out with that person anymore because he's a brand risk. So if I'm gonna do the Streamer Awards, we can't bully the people and bring the drama no more. So maybe we should stop getting into it and feeding the slop tubers. But this lesson, I'm gonna forget it. by next year.
Learned so fucking much this year. I have so many great ideas for next year. I'm not kidding. Like so many. Like I'm so incredibly motivated. I'm so motivated. Like I think like obviously I've seen it all. But I just want to say so much to this community. Thank you so much for like trusting me with this event, because I promise you with my whole heart that like next year is going to be better. I really, really know I've figured it out for next year. So thank you.
Is this a poly market bet? Do you think, dude, this feels like a post-mortem game dev vlog right here. She learned everything after this event where she called a table of her friends the people who make homophobic jokes so her own audience doesn't attack her. They somehow eggshelled around Hasan, who she's got to do a podcast with, which makes fucking Ludwig anchored down by this stuff and makes all these people seem fake. She got all that going on, but she learned all the lessons this year. It's gonna be different next year.
Thank you for trying.
I don't think it will be. I think there's gonna be a drama next year around the Streamer Awards. I feel like someone's gonna be mad about something, and we're gonna find out that there is actually no viewer votes or nothing. It's all just a jerk fest.
Trusting me, if I let some of you down next year, I promise. Okay. I've got it figured out. I really do. I had this epiphany, and I was like, you know what? Mama didn't raise no quitter. I have such... Next year's gonna be a movie, I promise. I promise. Pinky's out, I promise. Slingshot! Thank you so much for the gifted sub.
That is a fucking pinky promise. There better not be any bullshit next year with the goddamn Streamer Awards. If there is, we're done. This person needs to be banned from the internet. I don't know if we can trust Reddit for this, but I think there really should be a karma court. And maybe Elon's gonna have to be the officiator of it. I'm sorry, but he's got enough pull to ban someone from the internet completely. I believe he's got to have enough pull to make that doable. I think there should be like a court that meets up on the internet with lawfully appointed, apolitical, non-biased, non-brain rot people, and we ban someone from the internet for life. They get exiled, and then that'll give a place for everyone's hate and negativity to go. That could be like our modern day version of the guillotines. This person has lost the ability to get on the soapbox forever. We've created trackers. They will be banned from ever participating in the internet. They can do banking. They can research stuff. They can send text messages, but they are to never be on any social media thing ever the fuck again, like an actual exile court. I think that would bring the people together, and I think if you're gonna pinky promise this, it'd be a drama farmer next year, you should get exiled. Here's my gavel. Out of here.
Thank you for sponsoring the show. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys. Okay? Pinky's out. Pinky's out. I promise next year is gonna be a cinema. Okay? I really feel so motivated. I really have so many great ideas. I saw the criticism. A lot of it is valid. And I'm just really excited to, I'm really excited to impress you guys next year. I so am. Like, I can't say it enough. I'm so excited to just make it so much better next year.
Well, all those TikTok people are predators, so like we don't need to waste fucking exile court on them. The jail system will get them eventually. But I'm talking non-violent offenders, but have the power to be a fucking Pablo Escobar or Jim Jones with a whole bunch of brain-rotted audience people. Those are the ones we gotta exile. Let the police take care of the criminals. Co-star Silky talks about some of the jokes at the Streamer Awards. I told QT this award show was beautiful. Holy shit, the homophobic table. Like, how much shit do we need? We are not homophobic. There's dark humor, just certain jokes that shouldn't have been said. Well, I could just watch the clip. But this feels like it is indeed high school. It's just, this person said this, and they labeled me as this. And, you know, the Oscars as well. We can say it is kind of like the Oscars because, you know, a whole bunch of people come in there smug and label people things and are making political statements. And it's like I thought we were talking about movies.
That's good clips, harmless and funny. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The jokes at the Streamer Award, bro. Like, I told Cutie, I said, bro, this award show was beautiful. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna discredit nobody because, like, this award show was dead-ass beautiful. But holy shit. The homophobic table? Gang, what the fuck? Yo, bro. Like, how much more shit do we need on our fucking hands, gang? Like, what the fuck? Gang, we are not homophobic, gang. Like, what the fuck? Yo,
if you would have ever said any problematic joke, I'm sure it was a haha, that's the table with all the homophobic people. Just like, haha, not really. They're cool because we invited them. But it is like, if they don't say something, their crazy, deranged, political brain rot audience is gonna fucking flood their comments with, how dare you have invited them? Don't you know that they make jokes that dehumanize gay people? So, like, they have to, like, even stupid little jokes, I don't think any of it's harmless. It's all for some kind of image thing. These people don't care about anybody and none of them are friends. All clout vampires.
what the fuck? It's just bad jokes, bro. I feel like it's just bad jokes. I feel like the way jokes have to be coordinated, and I mean, it's each their own. There's like dark humor and shit like that, but like, I mean, it was a great show overall. Just certain jokes that just wasn't, you know, shouldn't have been said. Homophobic shit. The most uneducated university. That joke threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. That joke, I felt the way about that.
I'm glad. If someone's stupid fucking woke jokes makes you mad because they're labeling you something to a whole crowd of people who might not know you, like, it's still defamation and it would make you uncomfortable. Call it the fuck out.
Genuinely, I felt the way about that shit. The most uneducated university, that shit made me feel the way. I didn't give a fuck about the Diddy shit.
Unless you're Taylor Lorenz, then take your meds.
Because I feel like the Diddy shit's a troll. Cool, but the Diddy shit is also like, this is a nigga who was terrorizing fucking people. And you're comparing a nigga to this, but I genuinely didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I think what really got me, that has had me tight though, uneducated university. Because I look at it as like you downplaying somebody's art. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I genuinely don't know what Fan meant by that. I mean, I'm sure she meant no harm. I think she was just trying to be, you know, funny and just dark humor at the same time. But yeah.
Humor, lol, context matters, but impact matters. Either all jokes should be off the table or none should be. Yeah. This is what I believe in. But some people don't think so. They can make gay jokes. Yeah, this is the reason QT Cinderella or whoever had to write something to just say, oh, these guys aren't the best because they have this one flaw. They have to because of these people. Streamer egos are insanely inflated. They can't possibly give the same grace to others that they expect for themselves. Okay, though, here, that joke was said because people said they're homophobic, which they aren't. But it was a joke to play into the Hasan had no problem with his joke. No one should have a problem with their jokes. Simple. There's a problem with this, because he's leaning into the dog shocking meme and all of that. I argue, if you're part of the meme, you're not allowed to make your own jokes about it. You're also not allowed to, because he tried saying it's a dead meme. He's leaning into it after he tried to declare it a dead meme. I don't like duck jokes. Make chicken cross the road jokes. I agree with this person. We watched the clip of Silky being displeased with being called a member of the homophobic table. Asmond Gold's got some words to say about it.
Are kind of having a problem like getting called homophobic and hating gay people all the time. I want to let you know that here's the truth, right? Is that the people that go around and say this shit about you, they don't like you. They would not be around you. If you didn't have a lot of viewers, they would be saying that you're a bad person. And as soon as you understand that as a content creator, you can understand how to have a healthy relationship with other people on a professional level without expecting them to act in good faith in your best interest. So that's the problem. Like, for example, Silky, if you had 100 viewers, Cutie would be calling you homophobic all the time.
Wow, can you believe that this Asmond Gold thinks... I can't believe he's not bringing her political affiliation into this. I can't believe he's not throwing slurs because she's got a trans stepbrother. By the way, can we talk about that drama very quick? Everyone keeps forgetting about that. My father, they want her to disown her father because he doesn't use the proper pronouns on her stepbrother. That's her stepbrother. That means... that's not his son. Like, maybe there should be some respect. Yeah, it's disrespectful and all that. But actually, I declare that's not enough to cut someone off for. Super woke community. It would be a different situation if that is his own child and he's got a problem with their identity or whatnot. Because that's like... that's a thing. That's a parent thing. And yeah, you need to figure something out there. But if it's a stepkid, we don't even know the relationship there, and everyone's like, QT Cinderella can never talk to her father ever again. That's stupid. That's not real world. But I keep hearing Asmond Gold is the devil. He is such a horrible that he needed edited out of that whole music video. But I've never seen a clip where he's bringing anyone's politics. He just calls these people out for what they are. This QT Cinderella's just here for the clout and to do little proms. Because... I'm telling you, this is the thing with these influencers. They hung out with the popular kids, but they were kind of the hangers-on, the second-class characters, the ones who can maybe bring beer to the party because their parents don't care that much. But they weren't the popular kids. They weren't the ones who had awards for winning football games. They weren't ones who participated in things and... you know, were known by the student body. They're just the hanger-on side characters. Those people that Steve Harrington hangs out with in fucking Stranger Things. That's why they need these proms and these fake Oscars so they can be the popular kids now and live the life that they supported their friends through all that 15 years ago. That's who these people are.
They'd be saying this about you all the time. They wouldn't interact with you. They wouldn't have anything to do with you. They don't like you, they like your position. These guys are young, they're probably not used to it, but that's the way it is. The reason why they say that about you is because they're trying to please their audiences of weirdos on Twitter that call you homophobic and complain about you all the time.
Guys, I guess I'm as smart as Asmond Gold because that's exactly what I said. She had to make a comment so she didn't have everybody on Twitter saying, oh my god, QT Cinderella, they made a homophobic joke once. Oh no, if this user likes this user who made this joke, this user thinks they hate all the gays. That's how that works. QT Cinderella wanted to shut that down. But this man spoke his truth. And now I'm sure he's gonna get shit for making a drama. Somehow it always falls on the minorities in this war. Every single time. Just like AB and Lena.
They don't really care about you. They don't like they probably don't even really like your content. Or maybe they pretend to not like it, but they actually do, but they're pretending on the internet for these other fans. The fact is that a lot of these people only interact with you, they only talk to you, they're only friends with you because you have a lot of clout and you have viewers, or you're friends with people that have clout and have viewers. The pursuit of a relationship or an interaction with you is purely to their benefit and to your detriment. To the extent that you interact with people that will subvert you, misrepresent you, joke about you in ways.
So Ludwig, she went to the FaZe house, and that's where she kind of let slip, yeah, it's a shot collar because it had tape. Like, she was confirming everything everybody said. And it's proof that Hasan is guilty, quite frankly, if you want to look at this investigation on surface level, because all of his clout goblins all had different fucking stories. How does everybody have a different story despite seeing this dog in real life? Whatever. But she she leaked evidence on FaZe stream, and then Ludwig got mad at the FaZe people for like using her to get set up for clips and drama. She would do it to them. That's what she be doing with her jokes to save herself on fucking Twitter. These are just all selfish people.
That are damaging or insulting, you make a fool of yourself, really. That's the truth. And I understand that you might not want to admit this right now. You might not want to come to this conclusion yet. But it's a matter of it's a matter of when and not if. You're going to realize that I'm right.
He is right, because I said the same thing before I seen him say it, and I'm a white woman, so I'm right about everything.